Hello and welcome to Rajya Sabha News. I'm Tina Jha. Let's begin with the headlines. Disruptions over the issue of violence in Delhi force adjournments. In the upper house, opposition seeks discussion from 11 a.m. tomorrow. Deputy Chairman Harivansh says Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu will decide the time. Reports of 8 department-related committees, including Parliamentary Standing Committee on Industry, presented in the Rajya Sabha. Union Ministers tabled reports for the Ministry of Science and Technology, Ayush and Finance. And Deputy Chairman Harivansh informs members of the Business Advisory Committee decisions. Discussions to be held on the functioning of the Ministry of Rural Development, Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. For the second consecutive day on Tuesday, proceedings of the Rajya Sabha were stalled following opposition protests over Delhi violence. As proceedings of the upper house began at 11 a.m., opposition members began protesting over the issue. And as the uproar continued, Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said he would have no option but to adjourn proceedings if members did not want the House to function. Amid the din, Chairman Naidu adjourned the proceedings till 2 p.m.
This is the reason I am not immediately accepting for discussions, because I know what is happening, what is likely to happen, and the way things are happening now. I adjourned the House to meet at 2 p.m. today.
When the House met at 2 p.m., opposition members continued with their protests against the government. Deputy Chairman Harivansh repeatedly urged for order in the House, but in vain. Amidst noisy scenes, the Deputy Chairman adjourned the House till 3 p.m. As soon as the upper house reassembled at 3 p.m., the Deputy Chairman said the timing of the discussion could only be decided after consulting the Chairman.
चेयरमैन साहब ने इस बारे में अपनी बात कही है कि कब बहस हो, इस पर आप सबको तय करना है। उसमें महत्वपूर्ण सुझाव माननीय एलओपी का होगा। इस पर बहस नहीं होगी, लेकिन इससे रास्ता निकले, इसमें माननीय एलओपी की बड़ी भूमिका है, सारे सदन के लोगों की भूमिका है। मैं पुनः आग्रह करता हूं कि वो अपनी बात पूरी करें।
Leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Ghulam Nabi Azad, appealed to the government for a discussion on the issue at the earliest. He said the discussion should aim towards ensuring that such an incident does not occur again.
हमें चर्चा करनी चाहिए, हमें लड़ाई नहीं करनी है कि दोबारा इस तरह की कोई घटना देश में न हो। सब रिस्पॉन्सिबल लोग हैं, सब जानते अपनी अपनी जिम्मेवारी को, पार्टी की जिम्मेदारी को भी, अपनी सदन की जिम्मेवारी को, और देश के प्रति हमारी और समाज के प्रति हमारी जो जिम्मेदारी है उसको सभी जानते हैं। अगर हम अभी एक हफ्ते के बाद चर्चा करेंगे तो ये फिर 10 दिन बाद, 12 दिन बाद फिर एक नॉन इशू, नॉन इवेंट रहेगा। यहाँ के जो भी घटना में मारे गए बहुत बुरा हुआ, और उनके प्रति, उनकी आत्मा के प्रति हमको वो भी करना चाहे, तो हमको पार्लियामेंटेरियंस को उस तरफ के या इस तरफ के अपनी जिम्मेदारी से भागना नहीं चाहिए।
Leader of the House, Thawar Chand Gehlot, said the government is ready for a discussion on the issue at a timing ascertained by the chairman.
सरकार इस विषय पर चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार हैं। जब भी सभापति कार्यक्रम तय करें, चर्चा का समय तय करें, हम चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार हैं। हम जिम्मेदारी के साथ कह रहे हैं, हम इधर उधर भागने की कोशिश नहीं करते हैं। सरकार चर्चा के लिए तैयार है।
While Congress leader Anand Sharma said, as the leader of the House and the leader of opposition are of the same view, the discussion should be scheduled for 11 a.m. on Wednesday.
आप आरंभ करें 11 बजे से, चर्चा हो, देश सुने और सब कुछ ठीक हो, यही हम चाहते हैं।
But amid the noisy scenes, Deputy Chairman Harivansh adjourned the House for the day. The proceedings of the House were stalled due to protests by the opposition parties on Tuesday, but the House did conduct formal business. Several ministers tabled papers pertaining to various ministries.
Respected Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House papers mentioned against my name at serial number 1 of today's revised list of business.
Sripad Yasho Naik.
Sir, I rise to lay on the table of the House the paper mentioned against my name at serial number 2 of today's revised list of business.
Sri Anurag Singh Thakur.
Honorable Chairman, sir, I rise to lay the paper mentioned against my name at serial number 3 in the revised list of business for today.
Several reports of the department-related parliamentary standing committees were also presented in the House.
Reports of the department-related parliamentary standing committee on health and family welfare. Its papers to be laid. First, please, Dr. Professor Ram Gopal Yadav.
स्वास्थ्य और परिवार कल्याण संबंधी संसदीय स्थायी समिति के निम्नलिखित प्रतिवेदनों की एक प्रति हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में प्रस्तुत करता हूँ। स्वास्थ्य और परिवार कल्याण विभाग स्वास्थ्य परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय की अनुदान मांगों 2020-21 के संबंध में 118वां प्रतिवेदन और स्वास्थ्य अनुसंधान विभाग स्वास्थ्य और परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय की अनुदान मांगें 2020-21 के संबंध में 119वां प्रतिवेदन। थैंक यू।
Reports of the department related parliamentary standing committee on industry, Dr. K. Kesav Rao.
No, sir, I pass Ramurthy to present it, sir.
Mr. K.C. Ramurthy.
Sir, I rise to present the 297th report on demands for grants 2021 pertaining to the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, 298th report on demands for grants 2021 pertaining to the Department of Public Enterprises, Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises, and 299th report on demands for grants 2021 pertaining to the Department of Heavy Industry, Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises.
Reports of the department-related parliamentary standing committee on transport, tourism and culture, Sri T.G. Venkatesh.
Respected Deputy Chairman, sir, with your permission, I rise to present the 275th report in English and Hindi of the departmental related parliamentary standing committee on transport, tourism and culture, listed against my name on today's revised list of business.
Reports of the department-related parliamentary standing committee on agriculture, Srimati Chhaya Barma.
आपकी अनुमति से मेरे नाम के आगे संबंधित कृषि संबंधी संसदीय स्थायी समिति 2019-20 के निम्नलिखित प्रतिवेदन की एक प्रति अंग्रेजी तथा हिंदी में सभा पटल पर रखती हूँ। पहला कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण मंत्रालय संबंधित 9वां प्रतिवेदन और दूसरा कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण मंत्रालय की अनुदान मांगों की 2020-21 संबंधी 10वां प्रतिवेदन। धन्यवाद सर।
Report of the department-related parliamentary standing committee on external affairs, Sri K.J. Alfonso.
So I rise to lay on the table a copy in English and Hindi of the second report of the department-related Parliament Standing Committee on External Affairs or the demands for grants of the Ministry of External Affairs for the year 2020-21.
Reports of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Rural Development, Sri Naran Bhai J. Rathwa.
उप सभापति महोदय, मैं आज की कार्यसूची में मेरे नाम के सन्मुख यथा सूचीबद्ध ग्रामीण विकास संबंधी स्थायी समिति का चौथा, पांचवा और छठा प्रतिवेदन हिंदी और अंग्रेजी संस्करण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
Reports of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Social Justice and Empowerment, Sri P.L. Punia.
महोदय, मैं सामाजिक न्याय और अधिकारिता संबंधी समिति 2019-20 के निम्नलिखित प्रतिवेदनों की एक प्रति अंग्रेजी और हिंदी में सभा पटल पर रखने के लिए निवेदन कर रहा हूं। नंबर 1, सामाजिक न्याय अधिकारिता मंत्रालय सामाजिक न्याय अधिकारिता विभाग की अनुदान मांग 2020-21 के संबंध में छठा प्रतिवेदन और सामाजिक न्याय अधिकारिता मंत्रालय दिव्यांगजन सशक्तिकरण विभाग की अनुदान मांगों 2020-21 के संबंध में 7वां प्रतिवेदन।
In the post-lunch session, Deputy Chairman Harivansh informed members of the House about the decisions taken in the Business Advisory Committee.
I have to inform members that the Business Advisory Committee in its meeting held on the 3rd of March 2020 has allotted time for government, legislative and other business as follows. Discussion on the working of the following ministries: rural development and agriculture and farmer welfare to be discussed together, micro, small and medium enterprises, law and justice, railways, 4 hours each. Consideration and return of the appropriation bills relating to the following demands after they are passed by the Lok Sabha: demands for grants for 2020-21, supplementary demands for grants for 2019-20, consideration and return of the finance bill 2020 after it is passed by Lok Sabha, 4 hours to be discussed together.
And that's it from us in this bulletin. Thank you for your time. Good night.